Hi, this is Tim Brown. This is like the sixth time I have tried to create this video. Now, what I want to do is share with you some of the techniques, capabilities, and pedagogy that I use at my workplace. Now, I have done a number of years in the public school system. I've had the privilege and the honor of teaching things such as speech, debate, German, history, government, economics, math, and literature, as well as English. And so I've done world history and United States history, so I've had a blast teaching that several years in the public school system. Additionally, I have taught developmental math at college level, and that's been fine and fantastic. And of course, in the corporate world, I've taught ethics and strategic planning, along with a host of other financial endeavors that dealt with real estate consultation. So I'm no stranger in the classroom. However, it's been about 13 years since I've been in the public education arena. Now, what I currently do is I'm a current counselor for Navy College, and I help sailors determine their academic plan and set up their goals for their education, whether it be a certificate, a VOTEC program, do testing, set up for an associate, a bachelor's, a master's, and even lead them into possible PhD. So we discuss all of this virtually. No longer do we do the counseling face-to-face, and we now do it over the phone. And we have a computer program that allows us to access their records. All of the records are kept digitally, and all of the inputs as far as the documentations, forms, those are all done digitally as well, and kept in a digital storage. We do training. Individualized training. The individualized training is computer-based training. It is taught through recorded videos, presentations, and programs that provide sound on slide presentation, which also incorporates questions in for progress to make sure that there is a learning going on. So it's a progress check done in that with an end of course examination. And the end of course examination is electronically graded through a grading bot. And then towards the end of it, it generates a digitally produced certificate of which we get credit for that, and then that automatically uploads into our education plans. So we do a lot of that as far as individual. Now, group-wise, the way we do training or instruction is teleconferencing, because our employment base is global, as you can imagine. So we have people that we get to speak to via teleconference from Japan, Pacific Islands, the Mediterranean, Coast, Hawaii, West Coast, East Coast, and the Great Lakes region. So we speak to our employees via teleconferencing on any known topic that we train. Now, what we do when we do the teleconferencing is we email out a PowerPoint presentation that they get to follow along with during the teleconference. And this is not just done at the employee level, but it is also done at the leader level. The leaders are following the same guidelines that we do as an employees, and this helps us to learn. So we incorporate Skype for Business to allow a more realistic face-to-face type counseling session and discussion session. We have a live chat session that we do to where we can interact with our service members. So we incorporate a lot of technology in our learning capabilities as well as practical application in accomplishing the tasks and knowledge base that we need to know. And we're constantly working on upgrading that. Now, what I would like to eventually do, because we also utilize social media, and we have a Navy College program app that gets downloaded onto a smartphone, so sailors can chat with a counselor via their smartphone. And they can set up a Skype session and actually do Skype via their smartphone. So we're moving into the age of technology, and our public school system is doing the same thing. Eventually, what you're going to see is no doubt, going to see virtual reality and quite possibly artificial intelligence, AI. We're already starting to see virtual reality being utilized in the classroom, but I think that that's going to be, as technology becomes more prevalent in our society, and you're going to see more and more of that in our public education system. Now, we've come a long way since my father was in school and since I was in school. My father is a product of a one-room schoolhouse, and so we've come a long way since he went to school with an actual slate tablet and chalk to write and do his, as he said, his sums on. And to learn how to write, they utilized an actual blackboard. I've been to the one-room schoolhouse that he went to, and it still stands today. It has a pot-bellied stove and all. So with myself, what I used to use was an actual manual typewriter, but I have learned over time, and I have tried to develop my skills and techniques for moving into the technology world. And look at what we're doing today. We're utilizing my smartphone here to take a video for YouTube to upload regarding Bloom's digital taxonomy and how that correlates with the SAMR model and the RAT model. Bloom's digital taxonomy has a lower level of learning and a higher level of learning. And there's 3 categories in the lower level, and there are 3 categories in the higher level. And so I'm always seeking to go after that higher level of analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Because, or as they say now on the digital side of the house, it's analyzing, synthesizing, and creating. So I want to go after that. And what I eventually would like to do is create podcasts and create vlogs, which are video blogs, of subject matter that our service members need to know about, so that they can learn from those video logs and from the podcasts for information. It's a little higher on the scale, and then I would like to make sure that we utilize things like Skype and Messenger, as well as FaceTime on the Apple products, so that we can actually have a face-to-face discussion and a almost for real, well, a for real counseling session. Now, had a piece of food stuck there. So yeah, this is reality. This is the way it is. So I wanted to create this video. I have been struggling with it because my Google Slides doesn't want to take it, and I'm going to have to create the link. I have tried and tried. This is, like I said, this is the 6th time that I've done this through the course of the day. So hopefully you've discovered that we do a lot of things in my workplace, and of course there's a plethora of technology out there. We're going to start to see things like we already have cloud-based storage, but we're going to start seeing cloud-based cognitive processes. That's going to start happening. So you're going to have processes that are located up in the cloud that actually do thinking, critical thinking or cognitive thinking, and that gets close to AI. We already see AI being incorporated into robotics, and there are several androids that are out there now. The sky is the limit, and technology is going to get more and more complex, and the more complex it gets, the more demand is going to go up on us as educators to learn those technologies so that we can be knowledgeable of it to help our students enter in and function quite well in a technological society, in a technological age. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've tried to keep it as short as possible, but at the same time share with you that yes, we do in fact incorporate technology into our learning capability even after secondary education and get into the higher level of learning. I mean, we've been doing that this entire course. I hope you have a great and wonderful day, and I'll look forward to your feedback. I'm going to try to put this into the form of Google Slides as well as the video, and you have a great day and happy teaching. Bye now.